Good morning, students. Let's see the topic buffer capacity. So we know already. So what is buffer solution? We discussed already buffer solution. Before going to discuss about this buffer capacity, now what is buffer? Buffer means the solution which resists the change in pH of a solution even add acid or base is called buffer solution. The solution which resists the change in pH of a solution even add acid or base is called as buffer solution. Buffer means we have acidic buffer, basic buffer. Okay, already we discussed that. So if any solution maintain a particular pH value, suppose pH value at 7 for a solution, now it is the acidic buffer. Okay, now we add excess of acid or base in that buffer solution, there is no change in its pH value. Okay, then that solution is called as buffer solution. Suppose if we consider a acidic buffer, that means its pH value is less than 7. Now we add excess of acid or base into that buffer solution. Even we add acid or base, it doesn't change in its pH. Okay, there is no change in the value of pH. Clear? Is it clear or not? All of you. The solution which resists the change in pH of a solution, even we add acid or base, is called as buffer solution. So we have acidic buffer and basic buffer. Okay, acidic buffer, basic buffer. pH for acidic buffer. pH for acidic buffer. The formula is pH is equals pKa plus log of salt concentration by acid concentration. Okay, this is the formula for pH for acidic buffer. So we can also write here pH is equals pKa plus log, S means salt here, where A means acid. Clear? Everyone? If salt concentration is equals acid concentration, then what happened? Both are equal, both are cancelled, then log 1 means 0. Then pH equals pKa. Is it clear, all of you? For acidic buffer, pH equals pKa plus log salt to the acid. pH equals pKa plus log salt by acid. If both concentration are equal, then what happened? Both are cancelled, am I right? Then log 1 means 0. Then pH equals to pKa or not? Clear? In that case, pH equals pKa. Okay. So now pH for acidic buffer means, now how can we prepare acidic buffer? It is the combination of weak acid and conjugate acid. Its conjugate acid. Its conjugate. Its conjugate base, not acid, conjugate base as salt. As salt. Clear? Weak acid plus its conjugate base as salt is called as acidic buffer. Let's see. CH3COOH is a weak acid, am I right? Plus its conjugate base. Now this is the acid. CH3COOH is the acid. Now how it is dissociated? CH3CO minus H plus, am I right? Clear? This is acid, weak acid. Okay. Now how many protons are differ here in between these two? One proton, am I right? Now this is conjugate base. What it is? Conjugate base. Acid having conjugate base. Remember that. Okay. Now its salt means CH3COONA. It's salt. It is a salt. Add sodium, then it is salt. Okay. So this is acidic buffer condition. Now this solution is called as acidic buffer. Therefore, acidic buffer consists weak acid and its salt. Weak acid, acidic buffer consists. Acidic buffer means weak acid and its salt. Is it clear? This is the salt. Okay. So let's see the model question regarding this. pKa of COOH is 4. How much given? 4. Then the concentration of CH3COO Na is 1 molar. Okay, 1 molar, and the concentration of acetic acid is 0.1 molar. Then calculate pH of a buffer. This is the question. First we have to analyze the given question is in which type of buffer. Now clearly it is a acidic buffer. Why? Acetic acid is given and its salt, sodium acetate, is given. Okay, is it clear? So now it is the acidic buffer. So given what he given here, given that pKa of acetic acid, how much it is? 4, and concentration of concentration of CH3COONA, which is called salt, is 1 molar. Clear? The concentration of acetic acid, what is the formula? CH3COOH, weak acid, is how much, ma? In the given 0.1 molar. Clear? Then what is the pH? Okay. Now we know the formula for pH is equals pKa plus log salt concentration by acid concentration. In that, what is given pKa? That is 4 plus log, what is the salt concentration? Salt 1 by what is acid concentration? 0.1. Now 0.1 can write as 1 by 10. 1 by 10. That means it is 1 by 10. It undergoes reciprocal. That means 4 plus log 10, am I right? pH equals 4 plus log 10. What is the value of log 10, ma? Log 10 value is 1 clearly. Then pH equals how much? 4 plus 1, that is equals to 5. Therefore pH of the buffer is 5. That means pH is less than 7. That means acidic nature. Acidic nature or not? Acidic nature. Clear? So this is the solution for related to this formula. Okay. Is it clear? Now I will explain what is buffer capacity. Before going to discuss, we have to some exercise regarding to acidic buffer, basic buffer. Clear? Is it clear, all of you? Simple. First, analyze the question. In that question, he given pKa of acetic acid is 4. Then concentration of salt is 1 molar and the concentration of acetic acid is 0.1 molar. Then calculate the pH of a buffer. Now what type of buffer is given here? So it is acidic buffer. Acidic buffer means it is the combination of weak acid and its conjugate base. Conjugate base means when H plus release H plus, then it is called conjugate base. That means now the mixture consists acetic acid and its salt. Okay. Now this is the related formula. Okay. Clear? If salt concentration equals to acidic concentration, then what is the relation? pH equals to pKa. Is it clear, ma? All of you? Write down. Can I rough this? And the next problem, write the second question. If pH of a buffer solution is 5, what is the given pH of the buffer solution is 5, and concentration of acetic acid and concentration of sodium acetate is 0.1 molar respectively. Then calculate pKa of acidic buffer. pKa of acidic buffer. Is it clear? Now in that first option is 5, second option is 6, third option is 7, and eighth option is 10. So which option is correct one here? Let's see. So the given buffer is clearly acidic buffer. Am I right? Why he given acid and its corresponding salt. Okay. In that question, he particularly mentioned pH of a buffer solution is 5. That means he given already. And the concentration of acetic acid and the concentration of sodium acetate is 0.1 molar respectively. That means what we observed in that question, acetic acid concentration and its salt concentration is 1. Both are same, that is 0.1 molar. Then calculate pKa of acidic buffer. So what he given first of all, the pH of a buffer, how much it is? 5. We have to calculate pKa, am I right? Clear? Next, the concentration of acid, that is acetic acid, how much one? It is clearly acetic acid concentration is 0.1 molar, and also concentration of sodium acetate, which is called salt, also 0.1 molar. Clear, all of you? Then we have the relation pH for acidic buffer. What is the pH for acidic buffer? That is pH is equals pKa plus log salt concentration by acid concentration. Am I right? So here in this problem, the given pH is 5 clearly, all of you. And what about pKa? pKa is, have to calculate plus log salt concentration is given, that is 0.1, and acid concentration is also given, that is 0.1. So base 10 we have here. Am I right? Cancel these two. 0.1, 0.1. That means 1 or not 1. So 5 is equals pKa plus log 1. This value is 1. Clear? So log 1 means how much now? So log 1 value to the base 10 clearly 0. How much it is? 0. So then, therefore, pKa is equals to how much? 5. Write it down. Is it clear or not? This one, everyone. So now which option is correct one? This one is correct. Next, question number 3. pH of a buffer solution 6. Okay. Concentration of acetic acid is this is 5.5. Alright, 6. Okay. The concentration of acetic acid is 0. Alright, as 0.1 molar. How much it is? 0.1 molar. And concentration of its salt is same as concentration of weak acid. Then calculate pKa of weak acid. Option A 7, option B 9, option C 6, option D 8. That is the given question. The pH of a buffer solution is 6. He given. Concentration of acetic acid is given 0.1 molar. And concentration of sodium acetate is same as concentration of weak acid. So that means weak acid means acetic acid. Now what is the concentration of acetic acid? 0.1. That means salt concentration is also 0.1. Same as. So the calculate the pK of acetic acid. So now the solution for this question is. So now it is clear in acidic buffer, am I right? Given buffer is acidic buffer, am I right? Given buffer is acidic buffer. And pH is equals to how much? pKa plus log salt concentration by acid concentration, am I right? Here pH is 6 and pKa value have to calculate, and salt concentration is, that is CH3COONA concentration. Salt concentration is 0.1 molar, and weak acid, that is CH3COOH, weak acid concentration also 0.1 molar. Clear? Then pH is equals pKa plus log salt concentration 0.1, acid concentration is 0.1. Okay, cancel this one. Okay, that is log 1 is equals 0. Then given pH is 6, that is equals pKa. Clear, all of you? This is value of pKa 6. What it is? Option C is the correct one. Okay. Then go for basic buffer. The next topic is basic buffer. pH for basic buffer. pH for basic buffer. pH for basic buffer. Let's see how to prepare basic buffer. So now it is combination of weak base and its conjugate acid as salt. This is called basic buffer. Let's see. Give me one example for weak base. Ammonium hydroxide is a weak base plus its conjugate acid means now this is the base. Suppose it is undergoes ionization, split as NH4 plus OH minus, am I right? Clear? So now after removal of OH minus from this one, now we call it is conjugate acid. Okay? Now what it is? Conjugate acid. This is called conjugate acid of ammonium hydroxide. Why? Because it is base. After removal of OH minus, this becomes conjugate acid. Now its salt means NH4Cl. NH4Cl. Okay, clear? All of you? NH4Cl. NH4Cl is the salt. Okay. Now conjugate acid means NH4 plus, am I right? And its salt means add Cl. Now it becomes salt, ammonium chloride. Is it clear, all of you? Ammonium hydroxide and NH4Cl is the salt here. This is the salt. Okay? Just add Cl instead of OH, then it becomes its salt. Is it clear? Now this solution is called as basic buffer. Now for base, first we have to calculate pOH. Okay? pOH. Why? Because in base we have OH minus. Before going to calculate pH, we have to find out pOH. Now what is pOH here? pOH is equals pKb plus log salt concentration and its weak base concentration. This is the formula. Here we have base 10. pOH equals to pKa plus log salt concentration, base concentration. Is it clear? Then we know the relation. Then what is the relation? pH is equals, pH, pOH equals to how much? 14. And from this one, the value of pH is equals to 14 minus pOH, am I right? And 14 minus whatever the value of pOH here. pOH, it is pKb base. pKb 14 minus pKb plus log salt concentration to the base concentration, am I right? Base concentration. This is the expression for pH of a basic buffer. First have to calculate pOH, this is the formula. Then we go for pH for basic buffer, that is 14 point something. Okay, this is the expression. Okay. Here in this formula, if salt concentration is equals to base concentration, then what happened? Both are cancelled, log 1 is equals to 0. Therefore, pOH is equals to pKb. Am I right? if salt concentration is equals base concentration, that can be write as salt is represented as S and base B. Both are equal. Okay, this is the expression. Let's see the important questions related to this topic. Okay, now question number 1. Now basic buffer means weak base and its salt. Okay. The concentration of ammonium hydroxide is 0.1 molar and concentration of ammonium chloride is 0.1 molar. Okay, and pKb of NH4OH is 7.2. How much it is? 7.2. That is taken as 5. Then calculate pH of a buffer. This is the question. So now first we have to analysis which type of buffer is given. Weak base is given and its corresponding salt is given. That means clearly it is a basic buffer. Am I right? Now the solution for this question is we have to calculate pH. Okay. So now concentration of weak base ammonium hydroxide is 0.1 molar and concentration of its salt ammonium chloride is also 0.1 molar. Clear? pKb also given, that is 5. Then we have to calculate pKb is also given. Then we have to calculate pH of basic buffer. Before going to calculate this, we have the expression, that is POH is equals pKb plus log salt concentration to the base concentration. Am I right? Salt upon base. Now what is given pKb clearly? 5 plus log salt concentration how much? 0.1. Base concentration how much? 0.1. Clear? All of you up to? Everyone? So now this is cancelled. Then 5 plus log 1. Log 1 means how much? 0 clearly. So now POH is equals 5. Clear? Now what is pH? So we have the relation, continue here. We have the relation pH plus POH is equals 14. Am I right? So from this one we need pH for the given basic buffer. 14 minus POH. Clear? From this one 14 minus what is the POH here? 5. So 14 minus 5 means 9. Clear? All of you? Now basic buffer pH is more than 7 or not? 7 clearly. Okay? Is it clear, ma? All of you? First you have to analyze what type of buffer is given. Okay. Next, go for question number 2. The concentration of ammonium chloride is 1 molar and the concentration of ammonium hydroxide is 0.1 molar. How much it is? 0.1 molar. Clear? Are you following or not? So listen carefully. Okay. The concentration of ammonium chloride is 1 molar and concentration of ammonium hydroxide is 0.1 molar. That's given. Okay. Then what is the relation? What is the relation between POH and its pKb? Its pKb. Okay. Solution for this, what he given? Concentration of ammonium chloride is given, am I right? That is 1 molar, clear? And concentration of ammonium hydroxide, which is called weak base, how much it is? 0.1 molar. Then what is the relation between POH and pKb? We have the relation POH is equals to pKb plus log salt concentration by base concentration, am I right? So POH is equals to pKb. What is the given salt here? That is ammonium chloride, that is the salt. What is the base? That is NH4OH is given. Okay. Now keep that values in that formula. POH equals to pKb plus log. What is the value of ammonium chloride? 1 molar he given. What about this one? 0.1. Okay, clear up to? So POH is equals to pKb plus log. Here it is 1 by 10, am I right? Then POH is equals to pKb plus log, it is undergoes reciprocal, am I right? That means it is log 10 clearly. So what about the value of log 10? So log 10 value is 1, remember this. So therefore POH is equals pKb plus 1. POH equals to pKb plus 1, that is the relation. Okay. Can I rough this? Next question, go for next question. The concentration of ammonium chloride is 0.1 molar and the concentration of its weak base is same as ammonium chloride. ammonium chloride and POH is 5, then calculate pKb and pH of a buffer solution. We have to calculate two things here. One is the pKb, another one is pH of buffer solution. Clear? So that is the given question. So the solution what he given, concentration of ammonium chloride is given. Concentration of ammonium chloride, that is taken as, concentration of ammonium chloride is how much? 0.1 molar, that is salt. Now the concentration of its weak base means the concentration of weak base, its weak base means ammonium hydroxide, am I right? Weak base means ammonium hydroxide or not? So same, he mentioned the concentration of weak base is same as ammonium chloride, both are same, that given. And pOH of base is 5 he given, then calculate pKb, then what about pKb, okay, and pH for that solution, that basic buffer. So that's these two things we have to calculate by using above data, okay. So we have the relation. First we go for pOH and pKb. So what is the relation between pOH and pKb? So clearly it is, we know, pOH is equals pKb plus log salt concentration and base concentration, am I right? Clear up to? And from this one, pOH is equals pKb plus what is the salt here? Ammonium chloride, clearly. What is that value? 0.1 by what is the base concentration? 0.1 also. 0.1. Both are underwards cancelled or not? Cancelled. So then pOH is equals pKb. Am I right? Why? Because log 1 is equals 0. So now what is the given pOH? 5. Therefore pKb is equals to how much? 5. Therefore what is the value of pKb? Both are equal, pH and pKb. Therefore already given pOH, how much it is? 5. Here pOH equals to pKb, am I right? So therefore pKb value how much? 5. So now what about the value of pH for this solution? We know the relation pH plus pOH is equals to 14. From this one, pH is equals to 14 minus pOH, am I right? From this one, 14 minus what is the value of pOH? pOH equals to how much? That is 5. So from this one, what is the pH value? 9, clear? For basic buffer, pH value is in basic nature. Is it clear, all of you? Everyone? Is there any doubt? Next we go for neutral buffer. Acidic buffer, basic buffer, then go for neutral buffer. In the third one is neutral buffer. Okay, neutral buffer is prepared by weak acid and weak base. Neutral buffer. So let's see, it is a salt of weak acid and weak base also. It is a salt of weak acid and weak base, neutral buffer. Let's see, give me one example for weak acid. This is weak acid, am I right? Acetic acid, am I right? CH3COOH. And weak base means weak base. Example, ammonium hydroxide, weak base. Now combine these two. These two is called as, these both are called as neutral buffer. Okay, neutral buffer. Let's see, CH3COOH plus NH4OH, am I right? Now this is minus acetate ion. Here it is NH4 plus OH minus. OH minus and H plus gives H2O, am I right? And what about this one? Remaining one, CH3 COO NH4, am I right? This is weak acid and this is weak base. Now this is salt of weak acid and weak base. Now this is called neutral buffer solution. Neutral buffer solution. Neutral buffer solution. Is it clear, all of you? Now in the container we have weak acid, weak base and its salt. Okay. So now ammonium acetate. What is the name of this compound? Ammonium acetate. This is minus, this is plus. Okay. Acetate and ammonium. What we call it is ammonium acetate. Ammonium acetate. Ammonium acetate. Acetate. Okay. Now pH for neutral buffer is of pKw plus pKa minus pKb. Yesterday we discussed about this also, this formula, derivation of this. This is the formula. But at 25 degrees Celsius or 298 Kelvin, both are equal or not? Why? Temperature in Kelvin scale is equals degree Celsius plus 273. Am I right? What is the given temperature in Celsius scale? 25 plus 273. How much this value? 298 Kelvin. Clear? Temperature in Kelvin, 298 Kelvin. At 298 Kelvin, pKw value is 14 mol. How much this value? pKw value is 14. Clear? All of you? So now keep this value here. pH is equals of pKw value is 14 plus pKa minus pKb. Am I right? So from this one, expand off into this plus of pKa minus of pKb. Am I right? Is it clear up to 2 1 ja, 2 7 ja? So 7 plus of pKa minus of pKb. Am I right? That is pH. Clear up to? So finally the pH of neutral buffer, pH is equals 7 plus of pKa minus pKb. Am I right? This is the formula for neutral buffer at 25 degrees Celsius. This is at any temperature at 25 degrees Celsius. It's clear, ma, all of you? So very important, we have direct bits in JEE. So finally pH is 7 plus of pKa minus pKb. This is the formula. Okay. Write the question. Write the question. pKa of acetic acid is 3.2 and pKb of ammonium hydroxide is 3.4. Then calculate pH of a ammonium acetate. Okay, clear? So ammonium acetate is a salt of weak base and weak acidic acids. Am I right? He mentioned pKa value is 3.4, pKb for base is 3.4. Then calculate pH of ammonium acetate. Here it is a salt of weak acid and weak base. Am I right? That means it is clearly neutral buffer. Am I right? Neutral buffer or not? So neutral buffer, what is the formula for pH? Can anybody? pH equals 7 plus of pKa minus pKb. Is it clear? So go for solution. So mention your option. 6.9, option B 7.9, option C 8.9, option D 0. Okay. So now go for the solution here. What he given first, write. Solution that he given pKa of acetic acid is so much 3.2, clear, and pKb of ammonium hydroxide, that is NH4OH, is 3.4, and pH of CH3COO NH4, how much? Here it is salt of weak acid and weak base. Am I right? That means what type of solution it is? Clearly neutral buffer. Am I right? Neutral buffer. Now pH for neutral buffer pH is equal 7 plus of mentioned here at 298 Kelvin in the problem. pKa minus pKb, am I right? From this one 7 plus of what is the value of pKa? That is 3.2. pKb value is 3.4. Clear? So from this one 7 plus of minus 0.2, from this one it is 7 to 1 ja 2 0.1 right? That is plus into minus, clearly 0.1. Now how much this value? 7, 0.1, subtract this value, 10 minus 1, 9, here it will be left 6, 6.9, so clearly 6.9, pH of a neutral buffer nearly 6.9, am I right? Clear? So that means this 6.9 nearly approaches to 7, am I right? Why? Because it is a neutral. 6.9 nearly approaches 7 means it is a neutral. Okay, pH for neutral buffer is 6.9 means that almost are 7. Okay, this is the answer. Okay, clear all of you? Very, very important. Direct bits we have in JEE also. Write the notes properly regarding these formulas, everyone. Okay. Problem number 2. If pH of a neutral buffer is 6.9 and pKa of acetic acid is 3.2, then calculate pKb of weak base ammonium hydroxide. This is the question. Now options 3.2, option B 6.9, option C 7.2, option D 3.4. Now which one is correct? Go for the solution. He given pH of a neutral buffer. pH of a CH3COONH4 is 6.9, clear, and also given pKa of acetic acid. How much it is? pKa of acetic acid is 3.2. Okay, we have to calculate pKb of NH4OH, am I right? For neutral buffer, am I right? Given neutral buffer, what is the formula? pH is equals 7, mentioned here at 298 Kelvin or 25 degrees Celsius. pH equals 7 plus of pKa minus pKb. Is it clear up to everyone? Okay. So then buffer pH, given pH value is 6.9, that is equals 7 plus of what is the given pKa 3.2 minus, have to calculate pKb. Am I right? So then come to, from that 6.9 minus 7 is equals of 3.2 minus pKb. Am I right? Clear all of you? And from this 6.9 minus 7 means minus 0.1. Am I right? That is equals of into 3.2 minus pKb. Clear? Now from this one 0.1 into 2 is equals to 3.2 minus pKb. Clear? And from this it is 0.2 3.2 minus pKb. From this one the value of pKb is equals 3.2 minus 0.2 minus 3.2 is equals to pKb. Am I right? Clear? So now 3.2 and 0.2 means how much? Minus 3.4. Am I right? 3.4, that is equals to minus pKb. Cancel both sides minus. Therefore pKb value how much? 3.4. Am I right? Therefore pKb of weak base ammonium hydroxide is how much? 3.4. Clear? We have the relation how to calculate pH and pKb, pKi. Suppose he given pKi, then we can able to calculate, then we get 3.2 for suppose in this case. Okay, is it clear all of you? Is there any doubt? So if you have any doubt, post that question or any concept in my WhatsApp group, I will explain you. Okay, thank you very much and have a nice day. Be focused on the subject. I think we have cumulative exam on hydrogenated compounds and 13th group and alkali metals on 19th. Okay, and for the first years have to focus on hydrogenated compounds now. Okay. Okay students, we will meet again on the next class. And we will discuss about buffer capacity later. Why? Because before going to explain about buffer capacity, we have to learn at least what is buffer solution, types of buffer solution, related formulas and calculations. Very, very important. Okay. In the next class, I will explain about buffer capacity 5. It is called 5. Okay. Is it clear?